got my notifications on or something? Wait, why you say here goes the Sonic Shingles? I did. That's why I was like, you got notifications on or some shit.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown Bears. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Let me make sure I change my long snap before I get fucking.
7-0 is our score as this kick
Yo,
is sent
Justice,
into the
Madden, yeah. Madden has this weird ass glitch now where they fucking put a booty ass nigga at your fucking long snapper. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, it ain't never happened to me in point, cause I don't be playing. But when it comes to kicking a field goal, yeah, you're cooked.
Before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the Bears' 48-yard line.
Oh, he got Jordan Davis too.
Now this looks like a design run, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 15 yards. That's good for Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And this is a slight improvement over the previous plays. Not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 12.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Past midfield to the 45. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. And even 30 yards. Good blocking to the 15.
You don't want to come to you. Ain't nothing to do here, bro.
just don't see these kind of holes too often in this NFL level.
Come
Once
to
he got the ball,
nigga, come to Zay's sister grad party next
he
month.
doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Zay, what day is it? I don't know where he is, but it's in June though. I mean, like honestly, like if you want niggas to make a plan, like all right, we could do that. But like, let's make it where like you say, all right, I'm free here, let's do something. Like the only time that I would say, yo, Justice, pull up was when we had the fucking what's his face? When we had the state fair, but remember the state fair not there right now because of the World Cup.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to take this all the way to the Bears' 29-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
Wait, what's wrong with it?
There after giving up the first down.
38 yards.
Quick throw in the RPO to Goddard. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Bears' 22-yard line.
Going silver, ready? Hey, 73, 70.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Miami.
We'll try to run here with Barkley, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's 4th down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position. You got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position.
I was trying to ask him what the party was. But, yo, Justice, what you think about the University of Florida, man? See what my chances are.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, a big majority of this team this year is scheme. Like, scheme is what's going to win me anything. And it can happen. It very much can happen. I've figured out an identity and a scheme to my game. Like, I've figured out, like, alright, Lagway has a fucking rocket of an arm. He might not have the best accuracy at times, but he certainly has a fucking rocket arm, and he can run when I need him to. Okay, cool. I have a shit ton of speed at receivers. Like, I got receivers that I can play, as well as, you know, I got tight ends like Plessy. I got some skilled players in some skilled positions, and then defensively is where it really gets scheming. Because, like, we ain't got a lot on defense. We got but probably a bit of speed and, you know, a whole lot of just strength as the fucking defense. So
best defenders can just
I'm not gonna lie,
sense when
it's
screens
gonna
coming.
get
They can tell
hard
the body
when it
language
comes
of
to
the
the
offensive
teams
line that's
that's
pass
like
set. They can tell
the
on the drop
Ohio
of the quarterback. It
States,
just
you know, and
doesn't look right.
all
That's
these
exactly the
fucking
case here.
teams and shit.
Great
Like,
job getting to the
that's
bag
when
and
shit
taking
is
them
really
down.
gonna get real.
On the move left. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe team. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as time runs out in the third quarter. One quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, 70. Like that. Carlos Yanni. Carlos Yanni. King, Phil King.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Silver.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Quick! 60 Bison.
Now this looks like a design run.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball
Zay,
out.
when your sister grad party?
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's
When?
3rd and 10.
Damn, Justice, I think that's...
Hey, Michael Hornet. 63.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Escaping to his left. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Probably.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Who, Underwood?
So here's a 1st and 10 now They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Bryce Underwood at 99 speed.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Open man, that's Romo Dunze.
I wanted to play him.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's like I played him before. He just wasn't Michigan, so like I know about him. So like I could imagine how that Michigan team was, but like that's why I wanted to play him though.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10 at the 16-yard line. Williams to the air once more. And he'll take it on in. Romo Dunze. Touchdown there. Not going for two. They'll kick the point after.
Is he playing right now?
Is good. And the Bears have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, Justice. You need to get MLB. Bro, they got ABS in that bitch now.
We're back to it as the kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5.
Get that ass challenge.
Past the 30.
Oh,
Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. At their own 49-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, easy, 63, 60. Yeti.
On first down, it's Hurts. To the right side, caught by Goddard. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good. For the Eagles, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Man in motion is Smith. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it, and the Eagles will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken short at about the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
I would have worked.
Operating from the
Send him
shotgun,
more there.
it's Williams. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Williams. Flush to his right. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no
It'd be
avail.
like that.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing
Wait,
down.
we didn't see nobody at
Really
bowling?
get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch.
Oh yeah,
In this
everybody's
case,
going by that.
what guys are under.
Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. The pressure too much, and he goes down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Third and long. Here's Williams. Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to have a first down. And they're in field goal range as well. Down inside the 20.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Makes the score Bears 28, Eagles 21.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. Here is Shipley on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Fuck. I don't even know what that is. Right there.
Man in motion is Smith. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, nigga, though.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. 70, 73, 73.
Here's Hurts. Forced to his right. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. Still on his feet. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Forced out wide. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Down bad.
Throwing is Williams. He'll try to set up the screen.
That's what he said he was?
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On third down, it's Williams. Flush to his right. And that
Oh,
is
catch the
incomplete.
ball.
Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
And one of the Reds. Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. A gain of 10 brings up second and 5.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is caught by the tight end. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will go up by 7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
We'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
MLB, yeah.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's a run going left. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Oh.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC.
So how do you have last year's game?
This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
There's really people out here that wait for games to just become free. Eventually you'll have every game you want.
2nd and 10.
We got that already.
It's Williams. Off balance throw. It's complete. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They convert with a gain of 15. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
What you think that entails?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Moving to his right. Throw across his body is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
That's new to me.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Got his man at the 6. And he'll take this one in. Alston Lovely. Touchdown, Bears. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here is Shipley on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Ready?
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Barkley. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Eagles 42, Bears 35.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
What's up?
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Out to his right, he runs with it. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Here is second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. Now he takes off. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Here's Williams on first and 10. One incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Williams to throw on second down. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Filthy.
Now Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to second.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Exiting the
Oh,
pocket
shit.
right. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba.
Oh my fucking god, bro. No, I didn't just do that.
Here we go. Here we go. Man in motion is Smith. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Brings up second
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He's got his 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.